We all know that sodium and chlorine react together to form sodium chloride, that is our common table salt. But you cannot separate your table salt back to sodium and chlorine at all. That's why electrochemistry was introduced. In spontaneous reactions, reactants react and we get products. But in non-spontaneous reactions, the product never gives reactants back. In such situation, we use an external electrical energy to get the products back. This is the process of electrolysis, or what happens in an electrolytic cell. So, what is electrolysis? Process where electricity is used to make a chemical change happen, unlike it is not going to happen in any other means. So let's look how electrolysis take place, or how does an electrolytic cell of sodium chloride works. In a container with molten NaCl, we dip 2 electrodes and the electrodes are connected with a battery. This is the basic arrangement. Now you cannot conduct this with powdered NaCl because it could not contain Na plus and Cl minus ions. The molten NaCl will contain Na plus and Cl minus ion, which will be constantly moving. When we heat NaCl up to 800 degrees Celsius, we get this super hot molten NaCl which has Na plus and Cl minus ions. Now let's come to the battery. It has a significant image in electrolytic cell. This is the positive side of the battery, and the positive end will always attract electrons because electrons are negative, so opposite charge get attracted together. So the positive side of the battery always attract electron towards it, and the negative side will repel electron. So this end will be showering electrons towards the electrode. So one side of the battery will suck electron towards it, while another will emit electrons from it. Let's consider this electrode. The positive terminal will be sucking electron from this electrode, so it will be positively charged. You can remember this because the one who donates will always be positive. The one who donates electron will be always considered as positive. So this electrode will be positively charged. Since electrons are taken from this, it is oxidized. Since electrons are taken from this, it is oxidized because loss of electron is oxidation. So this electrode is the anode. When looking to the other, this electrode where the electrons are given will be reduced because it gains electron and its charge goes down. So it will be reduced and it will be negatively charged. So this is called cathode and the other electrode was anode. The electrode where oxidation happens is called anode, and electrode where reduction happens is called cathode. You can remember this by a red cat and an ox. A red cat and an ox, because reduction happens with cathode and oxidation happens with anode. Reduction happens with cathode and oxidation happens with anode. Let's apply electric current to this electrolytic cell using this battery. When electric current is applied, the battery will attract electrons from anode and emit electrons towards cathode. So as a result, anode will be positively charged and the cathode will become negatively charged. Since the solution contains Na plus ions and Cl minus ion, the Cl minus ions, which is negatively charged, get attracted towards the positively charged anode. The Cl minus ion get attracted towards the positively charged anode, and they donate their 1 electron towards this anode, and they donate their 1 electron to this anode. this electron will be further attracted towards the battery. Two Cl minus ion thus came here, bond together, and we get Cl2, which is gas form, and it evaporates from the cell. Na plus ions will get attracted to the negatively charged cathode. The Na plus ions get attracted towards the negatively charged cathode. They receive an electron from the cathode and they became Na stable ions. They became electrically neutral after accepting one electron from cathode. And after the electrolysis of molten NaCl, we get Na and Cl gases separately.